Punakalu loading. Hi friends, watching movie reviews with Raghuram. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Sankranti release of our Megastar Chiranjeevi garu, Waltair Veerayya. Oh, what a fantastic avatar of Waltair Veerayya of Chiranjeevi in this particular movie. Total fan service, man. Total fan service. On one side, Veerasimha Reddy, Balakrishna's movie. Total fan service. Here, Waltair Veerayya, a Sankranti clash with the Balakrishna's movie. Again a fan service. Dil kush ho gaya. So I don't know, should I review this movie as a reviewer or as a biggest fan of Chiranjeevi garu, watching his movie right from my childhood. Okay, so I'll review most of this particular movie from a fan base, from the perspective of a fan, me being a fan of Chiranjeevi garu rather than a critic, because this movie is all about the fan service, and I was also a part of that particular fan group who was watching vintage Chiranjeevi. So thanks to, hats off to Bobby Kolli, the director, who has recreated and represented to us the vintage Chiranjeevi, whom we were eager to watch, curious to watch from many long years, that vintage Chiranjeevi of 80s and 90s. I just went back, travelled back, and I recollected all the Chiranjeevi's movies which used to have all components of entertainment when I was a child and also a teenager and also an adult grown up watching Chiranjeevi's movies. Fantastic presentation of Chiranjeevi in Waltair Veerayya, fan service, and the movie is not only fan service, it has its elements, it has a story, it has a good presentation of this particular movie, and wholesome package of entertainment, what Chiranjeevi has not done in this movie. Everything to satisfy the thirst and hunger of his fans. Totally what I can call it as dedicated towards fans. Whatever his fans wanted to see Chiranjeevi on the screen, everything in every component he has excelled. He is an excellent actor, but probably Chiranjeevi garu has sat with the director and the entire team to create Waltair Veerayya to give wholesome entertainment to the fans, and that is the best part of this particular movie. Take it dance, visuals, take it drama, visuals, take it action, visuals, dialogue delivery, visuals, swag, style of Chiranjeevi garu, and that particular humor has been given so much of importance. I was waiting to see Chiranjeevi garu's original humor of the likes of Gharana Magudu and Mutta Mistry in this particular movie, and he came back in that particular avatar, and also the popular references have been given about his old movies, and such a good performance of Chiranjeevi garu. Chiranjeevi garu is what I can call it as, except I felt that intro scene where he comes on the ship, the VFX and other things were not so good. Other than that, the entire movie, Chiranjeevi was in his elements, a different type of accent, a different type of language Chiranjeevi has been given, and his performance is of top notch. Every frame I loved. Emotions and expressions and his chemistry with the co-actors, especially with Raviteja. I'll come back to that particular part in the next part of my review. Simply superb. Chiranjeevi garu, love you so much. So Chiranjeevi is the heart, soul, energy, adrenaline, everything of this particular movie, and it is all about Chiranjeevi. The movie has Chiranjeevi garu written all over, but we would have expected least for another man to rope in this particular movie and steal the show, to become the biggest highlight of this particular movie. Enter Raviteja Mass Maharaja in the second half of the movie, and he takes away the limelight. I don't tell he has overshadowed Chiranjeevi garu. The chemistry between, the relationship between, the love and bonding between Chiranjeevi and Mass Maharaja Raviteja is seen on their chemistry, their romance is seen on the screen. But what an entry Raviteja gets in this particular movie in the second half of the movie. Just wait for Raviteja. First half he doesn't come, in the second half he comes, and just wait for him, and he'll totally change the story upside down, topple the story, and his addition to the movie has added grace, a lot of energy and adrenaline into this particular movie, and chemistry between Chiranjeevi and Raviteja is simply superb. The conflict they have, the bromance they have, the love and affection they have is clearly evitable, and watch out for that particular scene where they share an emotional scene in a jeep. Oh my god, you'll get goosebumps and tears in the eyes, and Chiranjeevi in one scene goes and wipes the mud on the poster of Raviteja, expressing his love and affection towards Raviteja in this particular movie. What bonding they share, you just watch it in this particular movie, but those particular scenes are really goosebumps, including the conflict, the verbal wars they have, and a police station scene. Watch out for that particular scene. Hilarious. Okay, Raviteja is not hilarious here. Chiranjeevi is in his hilarious form. In the first half and the second half, Raviteja plays a cop, and a shrewd cop, we can call it, as a little bit of serious character without a comedy. He has also lent his steps in that particular dance, Punakalu loading, along with Chiranjeevi garu. So dancing with Chiranjeevi also was simply fantabulous. So if Chiranjeevi is the heartbeat of the movie, I tell Raviteja was the soul of the movie. Their chemistry simply worked out, boss, in the second half. of Raviteja with Chiranjeevi garu, goosebumps, Punakalu loading really got defined in the second half. I just loved these two characters on the screen. And component number 3, humor. Humor really worked out in this particular movie. As I was telling that I was waiting for Chiranjeevi to come back to his elements and perform that out and out humor role, humor from his soul, and he did that. Especially you can see there are a couple of action sequences and romantic sequences and couple of good songs and drama in the first half, no doubt about that. But the humor which is there in the first half is simply superb. Simply superb. Chiranjeevi in his vintage form, again the Malaysia episode or the Indian episode, whatever you can take it as. The humor episodes which he has created with Rajendra Prasad Garu, Vennela Kishore and Shruti Haasan in Malaysia are simply superb. The lift scenes, watch out for the lift scenes between Chiranjeevi and Shruti Haasan, simply superb. Action sequences, coming to the action sequences, could have been better, friends. Slow motion action sequences are there, but action sequences are also a fan service only. There are a couple of good action sequences, but my best one was the interval block. The interval block action sequence was simply superb. The climax was good, but interval, because it brings a twist in a tale, a twist in the story, that is the best part of the movie, interval part. And when Chiranjeevi garu comes on that elephant and not that first scene, intro scene where he comes on the ship, the interval block where he comes on the elephant and the elephant takes a leap and stamps on the car of Bobby Simha, that particular scene, if you are a Chiranjeevi fan, it looks over the top scene, but definitely you will whistle, clap and shout loud, cheer loud. You will become a cheerleader for Chiranjeevi garu. Such goosebumps at the moment it comes. No, that particular scene in Malaysia is simply superb. That action scene or action block or the interval block has been created in a fantastic way, and again that creates goosebumps, definite goosebumps for Chiranjeevi's fans. And the flashback story of Chiranjeevi garu also has emotions, lot of emotions and a lot of twists and turns in that particular story, that which comes in the second half of the movie after the interval block opens the door for the flashback in the second half of the movie is simply superb. There also we can see the chemistry between a couple of actors. I am not telling whom and what and where, just watch out. The past story, the flashback is also simply superb. Next, coming to the pop culture or the popular references, man, there are so many popular references. I loved Abbani Tiyani Deba, that particular moment with Shruti Haasan, Chiranjeevi's moment, and also Ipetakne Ne Mestri, that particular point, the Mutta Mestri reference, what we get, and that Sridevi Chiranjeevi song where the Sridevi also has been given the credit, and so you'll be touched somewhere because there are a couple of movies in which Chiranjeevi acted with Sridevi. Probably this is a dedication for that particular actress. We miss Sridevi garu. And the supporting cast ensemble, friends, simply superb. Prakash Raj, we have seen him do that particular role million times, yet we fall in love with him. There is nothing new in Prakash Raj's character. He is the villain of the movie. Okay, Bobby Simha is another villain of the movie. Both are good in their roles. Both are looking intimidating. And Prakash Raj and Bobby Simha as villains tipped against Chiranjeevi have given very good performances. Likewise, Rajendra Prasad Garu is in his elements. Really good acting, I should tell. Vennela Kishore, he provides for the comedy. He doesn't provide that punch comedy, like punch comedy is given by Chiranjeevi garu only here. So Vennela Kishore does the act of provoking those comedy scenes. Whenever he is there, it is sure that there will be some humor, very good humor in that particular scene, which will be induced by Vennela Kishore and enacted by Chiranjeevi garu. And coming to the music and the songs and the background music, whenever an elevation in the scene for Chiranjeevi's act, whether it is high drama or the action sequence or wherever it is there, that ultimate punch evolution, thunder evolution was given by the music composer, none other than Devi Shri Prasad, DSP, the magician. What background music he creates to elevate the scenes and frames. Some ordinary scenes were also looking extraordinary by number 1, Chiranjeevi's acting, number 2, Raviteja's acting, number 3, their chemistry, and number 4, the background music given by DSP. And the songs are also good. Foot tapping in number. Boss Party, I felt okay only, but Chiranjeevi's dance was simply superb. Punakalu loading was good enough again a fan service, good dancing by Chiranjeevi, fantastic dancer. He is a ultimate dancer I have ever seen, and Raviteja also putting his steps in that particular song. Punakalu loading was simply fabulous, and lovely was that song, Sridevi Chiranjeevi. I just loved that particular song. The vibes of that particular song was simply superb. I just imagine Chiranjeevi with Sridevi in that particular song. Really miss the gorgeous heroine of the Estorias, Sridevi garu again. And one more song, Nikemo Andamekuva, Nakemo Tondarekuva, if I'm right with those words. That particular song is very, very stylish, and I just loved the song. Again, DSP should be given credit for those songs. The dance choreography is simply superb. Again, I have to mention the cinematography also is simply superb. I forgot the name of the cinematographer. Cinematography is simply superb. The production designs are really good, and the movie is looking rich and lavish. And last but not the least, the director, the captain of the ship, Bobby Kolli, should be given credits. Hats off, sir, for reintroducing our Chiranjeevi garu in the vintage form, in the form which we wanted to see. Chiranjeevi garu has been made to look a little bit young. So much of makeup was needed or not, we don't know. But still, fans love Chiranjeevi in whatever avatar he comes. Bobby Kolli, K.S. Ravindra, job well done, man. And coming to the slight negativities from the critic point of view, again, as a fan, I have reviewed this particular movie. There is no need of reviewing movies which are made for the fans and also for the fans celebrations and also for the fan service. Not at all. I'm not going to rate this particular movie. Definitely not going to rate this movie. And coming to some negativities, as a critic, I need to speak a couple of lines. A predictable storyline, I said. The same drama, the same revenge story in which there are components. The brothers' sentiments, and as I said, a lot of action, a lot of drama, a lot of dances. Typical. Some elements are there, fresh enough to watch, but again, old wine in an old bottle. But actors like Chiranjeevi and Balakrishna, who's another movie, Veerayya also we have seen, these are the people who give them the same script with little bit of changes. They can still pull the crowds and make those movies blockbusters. Waltair Veerayya is one such movie. And one more thing, I felt the length of the movie should have been a little trimmed, somewhere trimmed. The action sequences and the VFX and the special effects and the computer graphics could have been better. Other than that, all love to Waltair Veerayya, all love to Chiranjeevi Garu, all love to Chiranjeevi and Raviteja, Mass Maharaja, Boss and Mass. Superb combination it was, boss. In the second half, goosebump moments were many, and I just loved the combo of Chiranjeevi Garu and Raviteja. As I said, no rating for this movie. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with another movie review. Until then, do take care, goodbye, namaste. Do watch Waltair Veerayya. If you are a hardcore Chiranjeevi fan, don't miss it.